On day 1, I spawned in as a baby dinosaur, only to find hundreds of meteors hurling right at me and my parents.
Bronzo, run!
As they slammed into the earth, one hit me. Ah! From the crater of ooze that was left behind, I emerged as a mutant dino. Suddenly, tons of mutant monkeys began pouring out of the ooze alongside their leader, known as Toxicus.
It seems we have some witnesses. Guards, kill him.
The horde launched themselves at me and my parents. We fought for our lives, but the amount of monkeys seemed endless. I tried using my new power to help us out. I spat acid and fought some of the monkey horde attacking us. It seemed like our fighting was in vain because out of the ooze, more and more monkeys continued to pour out. Finally, Toxicus had enough waiting around. He shot out several beams of poisonous energy that arced up and hit my parents, killing them immediately. No! Dad! Mom!
You there, go. Spread my mutant gene and infect others.
Why would I help you? You killed my parents! I shot my acid at him, but it had no effect.
You think poison hurts me? It only makes me and my minions stronger. Do my bidding, or you'll end up just like your mother and father.
There was no point in resisting now. Fine, I'll do it. I realized on day 2 that even though I was a mutant, there were still bigger threats to be wary of. If I wanted to succeed, I needed to keep myself safe from unwanted trouble. Looks like it's time to build then. I decided I wanted to build a base that represented my new mutant lifestyle. I started by gathering some wood to make a wooden pickaxe. I used my new pick to gather stone for a set of stone tools, including an axe, sword, and better pickaxe. Tools acquired. Let's get some building blocks. I began gathering cobblestone, and lots of it. Once I gathered enough, I started my base. I placed the cobblestone for walls, as well as diorite for the roof, and wood floors to make a nice structure that I'd fit in even if I get bigger and stronger. The house also resembled a T-Rex footprint from above. Alright, now time to make it less boring. I started to spit toxins on it, and blocks transformed, just like I hoped. They changed from plain old cobblestone to cool mutant-looking blocks. I finished putting some necessities inside my new home, and then continued my building by digging out a moat around the base before using my ability to fill it up with toxic liquid. It took a little while to build up enough spit, but eventually the moat was filled. Haha! If anything falls in this, then surely they'll mutate. I'm so smart. On days 3 and 4, I was admiring my new moat as a small dino showed up and saw me. He was all alone. Hey, you're just in time for my pool party.
Pool party?
Yep, I have a cool new green pool to swim in. Check it out.
Oh, really? Let me see.
The little dino ran over to look and slipped in accidentally without me even having to coax him further. He rose out of the acid as a mutated version like me.
What happened to me? Why do I look funny?
Haha, you're my new buddy now. I'm gonna name you Sting.
I guess Sting is a cool name, but...
One sec, let me build you something. I rushed inside and started working on a room for Sting to stay in. I made a place for Sting with nice beds and his own personal crafting area. We used some mutated leaves and vines to make the entrance a bit more private and interesting. Sting walked out to talk after we'd finished.
It looks really cool. Thank you for that. But, my mom won't be happy, I think. She barely lets me leave the house as is.
It's all right, you're in good hands here.
Well, if you say so. My mom was getting on my nerves anyways.
Then you're free to stay as long as you want. Our conversation was cut short by my stomach growling as I started getting hungry. Guess I better grab some food. I'll be back soon, buddy. On days 5 and 6, I went out looking for some grub. Along the way, I came across a dino village holding a rally. I better stay out of the way or I'm a goner.
My fellow dinosaurs, there is a virus. I said there is a virus spreading. It's taking our own and corrupting the community. You may have seen one of those mutant freaks of nature. They were brought by an unknown mutant monkey species. But be assured, we will stop them before they go too far.
I should lay low and grow my mutant army before getting too much attention on me. And I'm still hungry. I escaped silently and found a field of prehistoric chickens, though they were still regular chickens. I fought them with ease and got all their delicious meat. I cooked them quickly and got to munching. Oh man, this tastes so good. I headed back home, but along the way, I ran into some trouble. It was 2 of Redhorn's foot soldiers.
That's him. He's the one that's been working with the monkeys.
You're going down, Frankenstein!
I attacked the 2 dinos, using my poison sludge against them, and my sword. They were fast, and had teeth so sharp it would pierce my skin. Just give in already. The mutated side is better.
Never. I'll never join you monsters.
Well then, I have no choice. I managed to focus on one of the dinosaurs, and covered them in tons of my toxins, eventually converting them.
Whoa, I feel great now. Stronger even.
Ah, no! I'm out of here!
Thanks for converting me. My name's Shredder, by the way.
I felt bad that I converted Shredder and made him lose a friend, but I had to do what I was told to do. Nice to meet you, Shredder. Follow me back to my base, and let's get you settled in. I returned home with Shredder on days 7 to 9 and introduced him to Sting.
Shredder? That's a cool name.
Thanks. Sting is a cool name too.
Thanks. Bronzo gave it to me. It's way cooler than my original name.
What was your original name?
Maybe I'll tell you guys later. It's pretty bad.
No worries. We won't make fun of you when you tell us. Anyway, this is great. Now I have 2 mutated friends. Let's build you a spot in the base, Shredder. Shredder and I got to work, making a place for him to stay, using the same techniques as the rest of the base for a combo of natural and mutated. I hoped that by adding more mutants to my base, I could begin to spread the mutation faster. Once we finished, I talked with Shredder a bit more.
I like it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, I need to tell you about your mission, now that you're part of this team.
Lay it on me.
Alright, your mission is to help me convert more dinosaurs to become strong mutants like us. Simple enough, right?
Yeah, that's pretty simple. Except for Redhorn. He might be an issue. His people are very loyal to him, and he's protective of them as well.
Then our best solution would be to convert Redhorn into a mutant first, so his people follow willingly. I'll handle that myself later. For now, you go on. I've got other things to work on. I left Shredder to do his job and start looking for Toxicus. I traveled for a bit and found not Toxicus, but a mutant monkey outpost.
Don't state your business.
I'm looking for Toxicus. Have you seen him?
Nope, wouldn't tell you if I did.
I tried asking some of the other nearby monkeys, but they weren't helpful either.
You'll never be one of us. Toxicus is just using you for your potential. You're useless to him otherwise.
You're lying. You're just saying that because he likes me best.
Ha, that's hilarious. You know what? Why don't you go ask him yourself? You were looking for him anyways, right? Here, take this and get lost.
The monkey threw a map to the main kingdom in front of me. Fine, I will. I'll show you moldy-looking apes who he likes best.
Good luck, hairless chicken.
I ignored his comment and left in a huff. I followed the map to the mutant kingdom on days 10 through 12. I was making good headway until I ran into trouble. It was Sting's mom. She definitely did not look happy. How are you today, miss?
You! What did you do with my son?
Nothing. He's fine. Well, he is a bit mutated now, but he's fine. He loves it.
He's what? That's it. You're going to pay for that.
We started to fight, and I was worried I wouldn't be strong enough to fight her off. I didn't want to hurt her too badly either, since she was still Sting's mother. I could tell she was not going to let me run this time. Please, I don't want to hurt you.
It's too late for that. You took my son, you monster.
She wouldn't listen to anything I said. If you won't stop, then I'll have no choice but to mutate you too. I readied myself to charge her with my toxins, but before I had the chance to, Sting appeared and broke up the fight.
Stop! Stop it! Both of you!
Egg, is that you, sweetie?
Huh? Egg?
Yes, Mom, it's me. But I go by Sting now.
I see. Are you all right? What happened to you? You look so different.
Fine. If anything, I actually feel stronger than before.
Oh, I'm so glad you're okay. You could have at least told me before you decided to move out suddenly.
You know you wouldn't have let me leave if I had, but I'm sorry I worried you. Please don't turn her into a mutant. As much as I enjoy it, I don't think she will. So please don't.
Okay, but only 'cause I like you, Sting.
Thank you, Bronzo.
Well, since my son isn't hurt and seems happy with his new life, I won't fight you anymore. But what you're doing still feels wrong.
I have no choice. It's to do this and live or die, and it spreads regardless.
Fine, but I hope you can find some other way around this soon. Goodbye for now. Goodbye, goodbye, Sting. Mama loves you.
Goodbye, Mom. Don't worry, I'll still come visit.
Sting's mother laughed, and I could tell Sting was feeling conflicted. It's okay. Everything will turn out all right. Go on back to our home for now and get some rest.
Okay, Bronzo.
I went back to following the map between days 13 and 15 and finally made it to the mutant kingdom. Yes! Time to get some answers! I started to walk in, but was stopped by some guard.
Hold up, bud. You ain't allowed inside. Monkeys only.
Seriously? But I'm Toxicus's right-hand man, and I need to talk to him.
No, now get and go do what you're supposed to do. Work for us.
Just then, Toxicus himself came out.
Now, that's no way to treat our prized one, you buffoons.
But, sir,
That's enough. Now then, please come in, Bronzo. Follow me.
Yes, sir! I followed him, and the guard angrily grumbled something as I entered.
This thing is special in my foot.
I brushed it off and followed Toxicus to his main balcony.
I apologize for the rudeness. Those guards will be punished for their lack of manners, I assure you. So, what brings you here to the kingdom?
Well, I was looking for more direction, now that I've been making some progress. But then some of the monkeys I ran into were telling me that I'm just being used. Is that true?
Why, of course not. They're lying to you just because they are jealous. You are vitally important to the mutant cause. Once every dinosaur is mutated, we can all live in peace with stronger abilities, and no one needs to die. You will lead the dinos into their new, happy lives.
Yeah. Maybe we could stop mutating the dinosaurs and still live in peace?
No! No. The dinosaur chief Redhorn is forming a rebellion against you and I. If we stop now, who knows how far he will go. He must see firsthand that the mutation is a blessing to your kind.
Yeah, you're right, I guess.
I see you're still concerned. I know what will cheer you up. Some new equipment. Tak, where are you?
A very normal-looking monkey ran in just then.
Oh, sorry, sir. At your service. What can I do for you?
Ah, there you are. See that our good friend here is upgraded with some of our best equipment, will you?
Right away. Please, follow me.
On days 16 to 20, I followed Tak into another type of armory room. Tak seemed to be very kind, which was very unlike the other monkeys. So Tak, why are you not mutated? There's so much power that comes with it.
Sure, the mutation does grant immense power, but it causes really bad side effects like anger, nausea, shorter life.
Okay, I get it.
Anyway, to keep me as the lead scientist, it was decided it was best that I stayed normal. That way my brain doesn't get scrambled and stuff. That's an important aspect of my work after all.
That makes sense. I hope it doesn't happen to me.
Well, just between you and me, I'm working on a serum to cure the mutant gene. I never really wanted this to happen, but I was forced to do it, so I want to create a solution.
This news gave me some mixed feelings. I wasn't sure whether to snitch on Tak or let it be. Well, that's interesting to know, Tak. Thanks for telling me.
Of course, just try to keep it between you and me. Anyway, let's get you suited up.
Tak reached into a chest, pulled out some gear, and threw it to me. It was a full set of tungsten armor. Thanks, Tak. I hope I see you around more often.
No worries, friend. Good luck out there.
On days 21 to 24, I went home and thought about what Tak had said. I had kind of been forced to do Toxicus's bidding, just like Tak. I wasn't sure how to feel about it. Eventually, I made it home where I found some monkey guards arguing with Sting.
Listen, we ain't moving.
Well, I don't want you here.
Hey, what's going on?
These guys are here to watch us or something.
Whoa, what? Do you not trust us or something? We've been nothing but good to the mutant forces.
Yeah, well, orders are orders, and they're to keep an eye on you guys here.
Whatever. Sting, I need a word with you. In private. I took Sting into the base. Look, Sting, I think I'm really having doubts about all this mutant stuff.
Well, what do we do about it?
I spoke with a monkey scientist, Tak. Don't tell anyone, but he might be coming up with a cure to reverse it all.
That's good news. But what about the monkey guards? They're still out there.
Are you ready to fight?
I like your style. Okay, let's take him down.
Sting and I rushed out of our base together and attacked the monkey guards.
Oh, what are you doing?
We're breaking free from your rule. I continued to spit acid and Sting threw out his own poison. Finally, the monkeys were defeated. We've officially crossed the line now, Sting. After this, word is gonna spread fast about our betrayal. On days 25 to 29, I figured if I was going to help Tak discover a cure, my only choice was to continue to mutate. The monkeys were powerful, so I needed to keep my powers to defeat them. I headed back to the mutant kingdom, avoiding everyone I could see. I was hoping to find Tak out in the open. Luckily, he was standing in the middle of a courtyard. Psst, Tak, turn around!
What are you doing here? Everyone's looking for you after word spread that you killed 2 guards.
Man, word spreads quick. Anyway, I want to help you with the cure.
That's fantastic. I will need some materials, but I'm not allowed to leave this compound. Remember these 3 things: Sectoid Queen Claw, Molten Alloy, Time Gem. If you get those, I guarantee I can finish my work and cure this mutation.
You got it, Tak.
Tak, where are you? Come here this instant.
Oh no, Toxicus is calling me. I have to go.
I left Tak and quickly exited the mutant kingdom to go and search for the materials Tak needed. On days 30 to 34, I figured that if I was going to be searching for those ingredients, I would need better tools. I found a cave and mined myself some iron first. I would need this for the diamonds I set out to find. Luckily for me, it didn't take long to find enough diamonds to make a full tool set. I exited the cave, and to my surprise, there was a mutant dinosaur waiting for me there. One that I had never seen before. It looked like it was brainwashed.
Bronzo, the monkeys send their regards.
What? Before I could say anything else, the mutant dinosaur attacked. It seemed to have powers just like mine. It spit out acid. Ouch, it hurt. Hey, you don't have to do this.
I was told to, so I must.
I'm working on a cure. Please, stop. I don't want to hurt you.
No, I have to do this.
It was no use. I had to fight back. I used my own acid powers against the mutant dinosaur, spitting out blasts after blasts of it. It was a hard match since we both had similar abilities, but eventually the mutant dino was defeated. I was so sad I had to kill it. I almost didn't realize what happened next. Whoa, how did that happen? I was suddenly grown into a bigger form. I had 10 more hearts and what appeared to be a new poison ability that let me shoot poison bubbles. I must have absorbed the other dinosaur's mutation. This has gone too far. It's time to leave. As I left, little did I realize that there was a monkey spying on me. On days 35 to 39, I was traveling when I stopped in my tracks. I was getting really frustrated that I had gone so far and not found any signs of the ingredients so far. I was pacing back and forth, trying to think of what to do, when a little voice called out to me. It was a monkey.
Excuse me. Oh, please don't eat me.
Huh. Oh, I won't hurt you, unless you're with Toxicus.
No, I'm not. I swear. I'm Coco, one of Dr. Tak's first cured subjects. I followed you because it looked like you needed help.
Whoa, nice to meet you.
Oh, well, you as well, but we need to hurry. As time goes on, those with weaker minds will become fully corrupted, just like the last dinosaur you faced. Then it'll be too late for them.
I thought back to my friends Sting and Shredder. If I didn't hurry, they could lose their minds as well. Okay, what do we need to do?
Well, I can help you find what you need. Let's start with the time gem. For that, we'll need to venture deep into the center of the Earth.
That's awesome! I never would have figured that one out. Let's go then. I followed Coco into a nearby crater. She really seemed to know her way around. She didn't get lost once, even though we navigated through many tunnels. Eventually, we were at the center of the Earth. The area was ginormous. There were all different types of ores and gems scattered within the walls. It looked like a paradise.
Okay, time gem has to be around here somewhere.
We looked around for a little bit on days 40 to 44, when we finally found the time gem. There was a slight issue though. An old monkey was guarding the pool of water it was in, and there was some kind of force field.
This isn't just any pool of water. This is diamond water, the purest water to exist. It and I, the sage of this place, are tasked with protecting it.
Yes, we need it to help cure the mutation that's spreading above ground.
In that case, you must help me first. Assist me in rebuilding this forest. Part of it was burnt down in a catastrophic fire not too long ago. Do this, and I will grant you access to this diamond pool. and you may take the time gem.
How are we supposed to do that? I thought for a moment. Then I remembered my new mutant ability. Maybe it could increase the growth of nature around here.
One more thing. To be able to rebuild the forest, you must first defeat the colony of fire ants that lies nearby. They're the ones that started the fire, and do not belong here.
You got it! With the sage's directions, I quickly located the nest of fire ants. They were quick work. They stood no chance against my new abilities. One by one, they went down, and then I destroyed the colony to make sure they wouldn't come back. Ha! No more bugging this area. With that taken care of, I turned to the burned down forest. Alright, time to test this out. I shot out my poison bubble power. Almost in an instant, the forest sprang up, once more full of life. I went back to where the sage was, and he seemed very pleased with the results.
Very good. You may now pass into the diamond pool.
Just then, the force field went away, so I waded through the shallow waters to where the time gem stood on a pedestal. 1 down, 2 to go. On days 45 to 49, I returned back to the base to check up on Sting and Shredder, ready to introduce Coco to them. However, there was a new mutant dinosaur at the base, one I hadn't seen before. Hey guys, this is Coco. She's on our side. And who's that?
Oh, this guy? Sup? This is a new guy, Chad. I mutanized him per your orders. Soon the whole world will be mutanized.
Yeah, about that, Shredder. We're trying to find a cure to reverse this.
What? No! This is amazing! This is the best I've ever felt, and I won't let you take that away from me.
Yeah, I feel great. I don't want to go back to being some lame normal dino.
I started to think they were being mind-controlled by Toxicus. I had to try and calm them down. I did not want to kill them like I did the other mind-controlled dinosaur. Shredder, relax, dude. Remember what we're fighting for here.
Nah, man. I'm out of here. Come on, Chad. Let's go.
Right behind you.
Sting, are you still with me?
Yeah, man. I'm done with this mutation. And if I'm being honest, I miss my mom.
That's good to know. Coco, I'm gonna build you a new place to feel more comfortable tomorrow. For now, you can take Shredder's room.
Okay, sounds good.
I woke up on days 50 to 53, ready to build Coco a cool monkey treehouse. I connected 2 trees with a nice bridge, adding a roof, then made him a bed and some decorations. Coco made a hammock for nap times and finished it all off with a pool and diving board. So what do you think?
This is way better than back home. I'd love to chill here, but we need to find the next ingredient. How about the molten alloy?
Where would we get that?
There's a volcano on the southern hemisphere.
Then let's go there.
But there lives a molten guardian. Defeat them, and you get the molten alloy.
I think I got this. Big monsters are nothing for a mutant dino.
Love the enthusiasm. Let's go.
Actually, I think I'm gonna go solo on this one. Keep an eye on Sting for me, would ya?
Uh-huh, you got it. Good luck.
I then left to make my way to the southern hemisphere. Wow, I'm going down under. I hope everything isn't upside down. Along the way, I ran into a familiar red dinosaur.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the mutant dino, I've heard a lot about you.
What do you want, Red Horn?
I want you. It seems that you have been causing a lot of trouble. I said trouble in the community. Joining that toxic ape and all.
I'm not with Toxicus anymore. He is crazy for wanting to turn everyone into mutants, and ignorant to the long-lasting effects of it.
It does not look like you stopped working for him. You're still a mutant. I said you're still a mutant. An even bigger one now from what I've been told.
Well, there isn't a cure yet, Horn.
I still don't believe you. I say I still don't believe you. All I know is you must be stopped. One way or another. One way or another.
He started to attack me. He had a bite attack and some kind of slash that came from his horn. I didn't want to use any of my toxic powers because I did not want to turn him into a mutant too. I don't want to fight you.
It doesn't matter what you want. It's what I need to do for my people. For my people.
Killing me is not what's good for your people.
You're the problem. You must be eradicated.
I can't allow that to happen. I knew I couldn't defeat Redhorn, so I had to do the only thing I could to get out of the situation. Run!
Oh, no you don't.
I ran a lot faster than him and was able to get away pretty easily.
Coward! You can't run forever!
For the days of 54 to 58, I made it to a volcano in the southern hemisphere of the world. There were fire creatures all around the place. Guess things are about to get hot. I ran in head first to fight the fiery freaks. Their fire was rough on my skin, but being a mutant, their fire powers were nothing compared to me. I defeated the last one and then started my journey up the volcano. This is a lot of steps up. After a lot of climbing, I made it to the top of the volcano. There waiting for me was a molten beast.
You think you can defeat me and take my molten alloy?
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Then you are a fool.
The Molten Protector defended his alloy with fire explosive attacks, as well as a fire breath. Their explosions were a lot for me. I could barely keep up. And anytime I tried to use my sword on him, I would be met with more fire in my face.
Stay away or burn.
The Molten Beast was my toughest foe yet. They were unlike anything I had ever fought before. I had to win. The fate of the world depended on me getting that alloy. I kept spamming my poison shots at him, but ultimately, my sword did the most damage to him. Finally, after a long battle, I hit the monster with a winning blow to the head.
No! I swore to protect this ancient artifact. I can't let it go to some mutant abomination.
Sorry, that's exactly what's happening. One last hit and the beast was slain. And they dropped the molten alloy. Sweet! Only one more artifact left to obtain. With that, I started my journey back home. While traveling back home, I ran into Sting's mom.
You! I want my son back. I miss him dearly and I'm so worried about him.
You're right. It's time he goes back with you.
And if you don't let him come with me, I'll... Wait, what did you say?
The mutation has become too much for him. I'm worried he might change even more. I think he really needs your help, more now than ever.
Well, that's great.
What?
I mean that I'm getting him back. Not great that he's feeling so sick. Please take me to him.
You got it. I had Sting's mom follow me back to the base, but when we got there, things did not look good.
Get back here, you darn dirty ape.
Sting was harassing Coco.
You should mutate too.
Help me!
Sting, stop this at once. Leave that poor mammal alone.
Sting wouldn't listen to his mother, so I had to intervene with a bonk on Sting's head. Sting, stop messing with Coco. He's our friend.
You don't get it, Bronzo. Everyone needs to be a mutant. I guess you forgot that's why we are doing all this.
Doing what? I thought we were trying to reverse the mutation.
Why would we ever do that? I feel so strong like this.
You're starting to sound like Shredder.
You're right. Maybe it's time I blow this popsicle stand and go meet back up with Shredder and Chad. At least they know how to have a good time as a mutant.
Sting, don't leave.
See ya, losers.
I was in shock. I didn't expect any of this to come from my best friend Sting. I couldn't think, and I just let him walk away.
What is this all about? What did you do to my poor egg?
I had to tell her the bad news. Eventually, the mutation finds its way into our minds and corrupts us fully. I'm afraid this has happened to Sting.
This is awful. I just want my egg back. This is all your fault, evil dino.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to right this wrong. We are so close to finding a cure.
You better be. I'm not leaving until you get him back.
For days 63 to 66, I was searching for Sting. I followed his tracks, but he was a lot faster than me. Sting! Sting! Eventually, I caught up with him, but he wasn't alone. Shredder! Chad! Wait, is that also Redhorn?
Come and get me! Chase me, Redhorn!
It looked like they were taunting Redhorn to get him to mutate as well. I gotta help him. I noticed that the ground was a trap and Redhorn was gonna fall victim. Redhorn, don't move any closer to them.
Don't listen to him. He's a Dumbo and your mortal enemy.
You're right. I'll never listen to you. You turned Shredder to a mutant. He was my best soldier, my main man. Now look at him. I said, look at him.
Yeah, look at me. I'm a freak. I need to be taken care of.
Yeah, taken care of.
Before I could defend myself, Redhorn ran to the group of mutant dinos, and he fell into a pit of acid.
What is this stuff?
No! I could hear him scream from below, and then it suddenly stopped.
It's working!
Out from the hole climbed Redhorn, now a mutated dinosaur, like the rest of us.
Yes, I said I feel like a true leader now.
He then turned to look at me.
Bring me that dinosaur there, dead or alive.
Sure thing, boss.
I had no choice but to run as fast as I could.
Get back here, you traitor.
Surprisingly, I was able to outrun Shredder, but not Chad. That boy was fast. He was able to corner me down. Chad, you don't have to do this.
It's just you and me, Bronzy boy.
I don't want any trouble, Chad. I know you're probably a cool guy and all, so I'm sure we can.
I don't want to hear it from a lame-o like you.
Chad then lunged at me, and the fight started. I don't want to have to do this.
Well, I do.
Chad had a similar poison spit ability as me, but since I was already mutated, it didn't do much to me. And since I was so much larger than him, I was able to take him out.
No!
After all the commotion, I could hear the other two searching for me.
He's gotta be over here.
No, I heard something this way, you dummy.
Who you calling a dummy, dummy?
While they were bickering, I was able to make my escape. I hid behind some trees during days 67 to 70. Sting and Shredder were still on my tail.
He's over this way. I just know it.
Oh man, what do I do now? I need that last ingredient, the sectoid queen's claw. I thought about it for a while, but had no clue of where it could be until I had a memory talking to Tack.
Oh, and before I forget, the sectoid queen's claw is located in the Tall Tree Lakes.
I must have not been paying attention when he said that. At least I know where to go now. Lucky for me, I was already at the lakes, and without surprise, there was the sectoid queen, enjoying her last day on this planet.
Ooh, you're silly for coming here, dinosaur.
I'm smarter than you could ever be, and I'm gonna need your claw.
Come and get it.
The queen used her deadly razor leaf attack on me, and it cut me pretty badly. I retaliated with some powerful poison shots. Just give in already! You'll do more good dead than alive! I charged at the queen, and with one final blow, I destroyed her and obtained her claw. I did it! I got all 3 ingredients for the cure! With all that fighting going on, I had made lots of noise, and Shredder found me.
I thought I heard a crybaby over here.
I'm not fighting you, Shredder.
So be it.
I had no choice. Shredder was attacking me whether I put up a fight or not. So I did. His bite was powerful and pierced my armor. I still had the upper hand due to my size and strength. I'm sorry I have to do this to you, Shredder. Right before I was gonna end him, a sleeping dart hit him and he was knocked out. I looked to see who shot it, and it was Coco.
Hurry! We gotta run before he wakes up!
I followed Coco to a secret base during days 71 to 75. Whoa, this place is sick. When did you make this?
I used to live here before living with you. It was already here, but I need some additions.
Well, I can't be here. I need to deliver the ingredients to Tack. Things are getting worse.
That's gonna be a problem.
What do you mean?
Well, you're not very stealthy, if I'm being honest.
Well, you are, so maybe you can teach me a thing or two.
Let's take this outside. Okay, so I'm gonna turn my back to you, and you'll try to sneak up on me. If I hear you, I'll turn around, and you'll have to restart.
Easy. The first try was horrible. I ran up to Coco, making lots of noise, and she turned.
Well, that was awful. Try again.
On the second attempt, I tried to walk towards her, but when I got closer, she still heard me.
Nope, try again.
On the third attempt, I snuck all the way to Coco, and she didn't even realize I was behind her. Knock, knock.
Ah! You did it! I think you can sneak into the mutant base without making too much noise!
I'll try. See ya, Coco. I made my way to find Tack on days 76 to 80. As I did so, I was interrupted by angry yelling. It was Sting.
There you are. I'll kill you. No running this time.
Sting had already gone mad and started to attack. Sting, no! I don't want to hurt you.
It's too late for that. Now fight me.
I fought him back, trying to hurt enough that he would hopefully stop, but to no avail. I was much stronger than him and would have had no problem defeating him, but I was desperate to keep him alive. Unfortunately, he was persistent and refused to leave me alone. Sting, Egg, please! You've still got to be in there somewhere.
Shut up.
It was no use. I didn't want to do it, but if I didn't take him down, then thousands of other dinosaurs would die. I had no choice but to kill my best friend. I'm sorry, Sting. I'm sorry for everything. I ended him with one final blow. I mourned his death, but knew it was my only option at the moment. Goodbye, my friend. I'll never forget you. I couldn't bring myself to continue the mission until I told his mom the sad news, so I headed back to the base base to tell her. She was already waiting once I arrived.
Bronzo! Did you find my son? Where is he?
I'm sorry. The mutation had already taken his mind. He's gone.
My egg is gone?
She started to cry, but stopped herself suddenly.
No, I don't have time to mourn yet. This is all that evil Toxicus' fault. If he's not taken down, then Egg's death will be in vain. Bronzo, I want to take down Toxicus in any way possible, no matter what.
What do you mean by that?
Mutate me.
What? But
I said mutate me!
No, it's too dangerous. You'll go crazy, just like Sting.
I don't care about that. I can hold out long enough until you get the cure. Now do it.
Okay, I hope you're right. I did as she asked, and turned her into a mutant as well.
Oh wow, no wonder my son was so excited about this. I even have powers now?
She tested her powers out. She was definitely ready to help fight now. We're going to get that cure. Let's go! On days 81 to 85, I returned to the mutant kingdom. All right, Sting's mom, I need you to stay here and watch the outside perimeter while I sneak in.
You got it. Stay safe.
I snuck in and stealthily slipped past guards and other monkeys. When I got to Tak's usual spot, he wasn't there. Just as I was sniffing around for any clues, I overheard two monkeys talking.
Can't believe that Tak guy was a mole all along. Allied with that dino.
Good thing Toxicus captured him and put him in prison.
Yeah, in my opinion, prison ain't good enough for that guy. He went bananas. He should be dealt with.
Oh no, they're gonna kill Tak. I need to go save him. I searched around for the jail. I knew had to be somewhere nearby. Luckily, since I knew my way around, I was able to find it. It was at the top of one of the tallest towers. Tak, I'm breaking you out. Let's go.
Thank you.
We made it back down the tower and to the courtyard when the worst thing possible happened.
Halt! There will be no more running away.
It was Toxicus. He didn't look so good.
It's time for my final form.
He then transformed before my eyes.
Now, I am unstoppable.
We charged at each other, and Toxicus had a new axe that made shockwaves around where he attacked. So I had to dodge as best as I could, while using my own poison powers. Ah! Take this and this! No matter what power I spat at Toxicus, nothing seemed to really affect him. Tak tried punching him as well, but that hardly left a scratch.
There is only one way to deal with traitors.
Toxicus shot something at Tak and managed to hit him square on, leaving Tak seriously injured. I was quickly running out of options. Suddenly, as if sensing our desperation, Sting's mom appeared behind us and dealt Toxicus a solid blow. No, we need you!
Trust me, it's the only way.
She charged at Toxicus, giving me and Tak time to run away. I'll never forget you! On days 86 through 89, I returned to Coco's secret base with Tak.
We don't have long. I need to tell you what I've discovered about Toxicus.
Tell me, quick!
He's crafting a weapon that can turn any creature into a mutant with one hit.
That's not good! How long will the cure take to make?
It's almost done. I just need a few more hours.
Not fast enough!
We turned to see that Redhorn and Shredder had arrived at our secret base.
Toxicus said you would be here in Coco's not-so-secret base.
Yeah, Toxicus sent us here after he finished off Sting's mom.
Sting's mom? No! I tried to stall while Tak finished up the cure as fast as he could. Unfortunately, they didn't listen, and I could tell they were ready to attack. On days 90 to 92, Redhorn and Shredder charged at me. I was doing my best to keep them away from Tak, but it wasn't going very well. Just then, Tak came out.
I've got it!
Tak threw the completed serum onto Shredder. It exploded, and in moments, he looked like he was back to normal.
Huh? What? Hang on. What's going on?
No time to talk right now, Shredder. Watch out!
Now take this!
Tak threw another serum at Redhorn, who also went back to normal.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What am I doing here? Wait a second. I'm back. Thank you.
Told you I was working on a cure.
Sorry for doubting you.
Okay, Bronzo. Are you ready to get back to normal as well?
I can't do that yet. I need this power to stop Toxicus. After that, though, absolutely.
Understood. In case you need them, though, here are a few cures. Take them with you.
If you want to beat Toxicus, you're gonna need some training first. Your fighting form could use a few tips, and don't sweat it. I know what I'm doing. I'm a chief.
On days 93 to 94, it was time to train with Redhorn. I wasn't really feeling like myself though. You know, I don't get why they call you Redhorn. They're more gray than anything.
Okay, that was a bit rude, but let's get on to training. First thing is a simple mind exercise. I think you'll benefit from this.
What should I do?
Close your eyes and breathe. Focus on the breath and let everything else melt away. Now with me. 1, 2, in and out.
I closed my eyes and tried it out. It was very peaceful. I felt more relaxed than I had in a while.
Look at that! It's a-working!
I opened my eyes and looked at myself. I had grown into a new form. I now had 10 more hearts and a new atomic blast. Out of nowhere, I felt a burst of white-hot anger and lashed out, hitting Redhorn with my new power. Ah! Take this!
Ouch! What was that for?
I did not know why I did that. Could it have been the mutation? Whatever it was, I couldn't stay any longer. I turned tail and ran. I had to distance myself from my friends on days 95 through 97. I could tell the mutation was affecting my mind even more. What the heck is going on? Why is this happening now? Just then, a group of mutant monkeys saw me.
Well, if it isn't the mutant prodigy, ooh, you've been causing a lot of trouble for us mutant apes.
So what? You guys ruined my life. I never asked for this. None of us dinos did.
Well, that's too dang bad! And I really don't care! Take him away, boys!
The apes charged in to capture me, but I wasn't going down easily.
No fair! We gave you those powers! Keep at 'em, boys!
As powerful as I was, they definitely had numbers against me. I was starting to worry, but I remembered I still had the cure to use. You're not yourselves! Take this! I threw the potion on them, and they turned into normal monkeys.
What am I doing? I need to get back to my family!
The group of monkeys all scattered, completely forgetting about me and leaving me alone. Okay, so maybe I can still control my emotions for the time being. I returned to Coco's base on days 98 through 99, feeling a little better and decided to give a speech. Gather around, everyone. I have something important to say. Redhorn, Shredder, Coco, and Tack were all gathered around. It's finally time. I'm off to kill Toxicus and end this horrible mutant takeover. Before I go, can you do me one last favor?
What's that, Bronzo?
I need you guys to like this video so I know you enjoyed it. Subscribe to see more videos like this one and hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on the next big adventure.
You got it.
Should we leave a comment too?
Yes! Let me know what you thought of the video and who your favorite character was.
Will do.
I'm on my way then. Wish me luck, guys.
Good luck, Bronzo.
It was day 100, and I made my way to Toxicus for the last time. I entered the mutant kingdom and found him waiting for me, alone.
So, it's you who has come to stop me. How humorous.
It's over, Toxicus. I have the cure to the mutant gene. I've already cured some of your own troops.
You think that matters to me? The mutant gene will live on regardless.
No, you ruined my life and countless other lives already. I won't let you destroy any more. I tried to throw the cure on Toxicus and waited, but nothing happened.
You can't revert me, silly dino. I was born like this, and with this great power, I will turn all creatures into mutants just like myself.
He demonstrated a new ability I hadn't seen from him yet. It was a strong poison blast. I'm not afraid. I will stop you. I jumped at him and used my atomic blast. He countered with his axe and sent me flying backwards. That didn't stop me though. I ran back in and continued fighting with all of my abilities.
You pest. Die already.
You're the real pest. He got a few more good hits on me, but I could take the hits much better with my new strength. I managed to go at him with an extra strong blow, knocking his axe away.
No, my axe.
As he was distracted, I took the opportunity to get several good shots in. He was much weaker without his weapon, and I was able to finally wear him down. The mutation ends now. One final blast, and he was defeated. With Toxicus gone, I finally threw the last potion on myself and was cured. The mutation was no more.